I had mentioned incorrectly adaptable. Adaptable is number 5 under acceptance, but 5 will go straight through the whole deal on the barometer. So when it comes to understanding, understanding relates, and if you would just do this with your little hand, that would be wonderful.
To encouraging and adaptable.
To encouraging and adaptable, and there's more. But wait a moment. It means that if the interest is truly shared and understood, then you are adaptable and you also are encouraging to the other person. So what other information do we get on 5?
We have delighted.
Yes, delighted. All right, if this interest is shared and appreciated, well, that happens so rarely that it is a delight. What else does it say?
Brave and
Brave.
reassurance.
All right, so if you have understanding and a shared interest that is appreciated, yeah, it's easy to be adaptable, it's easy to be encouraging, it's natural to be those things. It is also natural to feel delighted, and it is also natural to feel brave, because why would you not? I mean, you're feeling good. So if you have achieved all of that in a partnership, what's the next step?
Reliable.
That you are reliable. And why not? Because things are going very well, and it's all based on your shared interest. Okay, and then what happens?
Perceptive.
Perceptive. It's interesting that that's all of the above has to happen before you really are willing to be as perceptive as you could be. And once you know that you really are perceptive, what happens?
I become unified.
Yes, then you feel unified. And the bad news is, if there's trouble in the partnership, so go back up to understanding, it's because you feel unappreciated, and what does that trigger? Do, and point them out, dear, as you go down.
Triggers annoyed, seething, unappreciated, deprived, threatened, self-punishing, stagnant, and unimportant.
Well, that's a good way to check out of a partnership. But may I borrow your arm? The real partnership is just with other people? No. The real partnership is yourself and what you believe to be true about yourself based on your past experience with the positive possible that you could create, the positive possible potential in your mind. And that's 2 different brain hemispheres. It's 2 different ways of thinking about the same issue, whatever it may be. Breathing is good. So, thank you for your arm. Have a seat. So, the bottom line in the barometer story of what a partnership is to you is, would you find it under oneness there? Number 5 is
unified.
Yeah, but it's your fingers, not mine. I mean, it's your position, is that you want to feel unified, which you would only feel if there was understanding and appreciation and a few of the other hellos over here, a feeling of delight, a feeling of delight, a feeling of brave enough, a feeling of why not be reliable? I mean, you are reliable, accepting responsibility. And then you get moving on down from reliable. What is the next 5?
Perceptive.
Perceptive. And having done all of those good things, which you would do in a partnership, then you feel, last position, please touch. Unified. And how you would feel destroyed in that relationship is to feel What is the other side of that coin?
Unimportant.
Unimportant. Because the interest was not shared, there is no understanding, there is no appreciation, there's blah, blah, blah. Okay, just sit back and relax for a moment. So, Tobi, my dear, in our partnership, how does that work? Our partnership, you are here with me, we are doing endless stuff concerned with you, and you have expressed that this information is in fact an echo of previous information.
Yeah.
And then there was the wonderful question as well, Tobi, how is this going to make your life any different? Or how could it make your life any different? And what is your answer to that?
Well, that I'm aware of what's going on with myself and where I am and what I need to look out for.
Or what you need to create in your own partnership with yourself. If you are not getting the understanding you want from someone else, what are you doing about it inside other than going down the negative path to feeling unimportant and therefore destroying whatever is left of that partnership? If not feeling appreciated by others who do not share to the same degree your interest, are you willing to appreciate your own value? That's a yes. Are you not? Really, 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 really? I can put a lot of pressure on, although generally how much pressure do I use in this biofeedback deal, Tobi?
Not much.
All
Just
right.
if you make sure, then
Well,
apply
here's
a
a
little
little more. All right. Does all of that register as a positive with you? Does it not? Well, then, I guess I would have to assume, based on your little arm, that your investment of time, energy, and presence has proven profitable to you. Has it not? Because it's okay if it hasn't. Well, no, it isn't okay if it hasn't. But on the other hand, I would accept that, all right, so more later or whatever. All right, so if you were to place a value on your investigation of partners with others and partners with yourself, what would you say, Tobi, my dear?
well, very valuable.
Is there a word on the barometer that describes that best? Is it one of your number fives? Well, which one? Is it on the conscious level? Is it on the subconscious level? Is it on the body level? Well, there are number fives under acceptance, which is adaptable, under willing, which is encouraging, under interest, which is understanding. Is it one of those words? Is it something else? Is it on the acceptance side? Is it on the antagonism side? So it is understanding. So I assume then that you have more understanding of yourself than you had before you arrived. Is that not true? So it is true? All right, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's all about how profitable it is to know yourself as where you are on the barometer and what is the key trait that drives you positively toward the positive fulfillment of the potential that you have in this life is represented by structure function. With Tobi, it is interest. Sure, shared interest is the starting point. But the most interesting person in the world that you could ever have a partner with is the one in the mirror, because that's the only one who can truly understand whatever is going on with you.